really busy. Jack, my brother, he was so busy with baseball and everything that like we were just bouncing around all summer, and like we're pretty active as a family too. Like for our birthday when we turned 15, we went to like a zip lining park, and we went zip lining, which was like, my mom and I kind of view that as like our last like hurrah before everything went awry with her like diagnosis and stuff. So
I am Kate Hansen, and I'm a breast cancer survivor. I was home and I sat down on my couch one evening and scratched a superficial itch on my left breast and felt a lump underneath and thought, that's weird. So for a couple weeks, I kind of just Googled and felt it and Googled and felt it. And then I decided, without even telling my family or anything, I just texted my doctor and asked if I go to him, if I think I have a lump. Saw him, and he recommended a mammogram and an ultrasound from that appointment. Then the ultrasound tech said she was going to be right back. She was going to go get the radiologist. And I still laugh about that moment because that should have been my clue that, hey, something's wrong. Nope, I didn't see it then either. And then the radiologist came in and said she wanted to get a biopsy and said a whole bunch of other things. And I was still clueless. It wasn't until I said, so on your concern scale, like, where are you? And she said, oh, I'm very concerned. I think you have cancer. And that was when the bottom dropped out. That was when I realized, holy crap, cancer happens to me too, I guess. It was hard because you don't know how to handle it. You don't know how to tell them, because we were terrified, so you want to tell them in a way that helps alleviate their fears, but all I could feel was fear, so how do you alleviate their fears when you're so scared?
So it's just weird to see my mom like just like sick on the couch, because she was never like a bump on a log. She was always up and doing something. And so like the chemo, I think, was one of the hardest parts like for me, just because I was so used to her doing everything around the house, and I came home to her just like on the couch, just like so sick. So it's just weird to see her just like resting.
I have described those next few weeks as like being in a tornado, and you just like every once in a while get a glimpse of the ground beneath you to try to figure out where the heck you are. It was terrifying. It was overwhelming. Yeah, you don't even know what to think. Like you can't even get your thoughts about you. You're just hoping for the best. It was about 1 year after diagnosis, and I was on social media and I saw a post for a health coaching thing through Be the Light. And I am not, Laura laughs at me, I am not a group person. Like I am not a group health coaching kind of person at all. But I signed up. I am not lying to you when I say I hit submit and said, what did I just do? I freaked out. I actually almost sent an email and said, I didn't mean to sign up for this. Please cancel it. Like, I'm not joking. Within 5 minutes, I was like, no, what did I do? Okay, there's a reason your brain made you sign up for this, even though it's way outside your comfort zone. So you have to go once. It was like a 6-session thing. And so I was like, okay, it's 6 times. You have to go once. You have to. I went to the first one and I was bawling with the realization that this was a thing I needed, and I had no idea that I needed it. Because I had started therapy, but at Be the Light, it's like you get the validation that you need. Like, yeah, that's totally normal. That's what I feel too. It's life-changing to hear the things that you feel being said by someone else. It feels so good to know that you're not alone. And I can't tell you how many times I've cried to strangers at Be the Light events. Like, we meet each other and then we're bawling and we're talking about our traumas. And it's like deep connections and support. And you don't even know you need it until you go. It changed everything. Like, I felt so alone. I felt so like there was something wrong with me, because I was having all these like I was in grief. I'm still in grief over what cancer took from me, over what my life would have been without it, so much. And to connect with other women who put voice to that and share those same feelings, it changed everything. It made me not feel crazy. It made me feel like this is normal and I'll get through it. And then meeting people that are 5 years down the road, because I'm only 6 months out, but meeting people 5 years down the road that their life is settled. Like they've adjusted back to what their new normal is, gave me hope. Yeah, it absolutely changed my life. I think everybody in my family would say I'm a different person because I go to Be the Light events. During cancer is hard, but that's physically hard. I think post-cancer is just as hard, but it's not talked about as much. And so having an organization like Be the Light to support you while you're trying to get your feet back under you is it's life-changing.